Now, you know, in California, boy, they are doing a lot of craziness to black people. Now, California Governor Gavin Newsom vetoed a bill Wednesday that would have helped black families reclaim or be compensated for property that was unjustly taken by the government. The bill would have created a process for families to file a claim with the state if they believe the government seized their property through eminent domain due to discriminatory motives and without providing fair compensation. The proposal by itself would not have been able to take full effect because lawmakers blocked another bill to create a reparations agency that would have reviewed claims. The veto dealt a blow to a key part of the package of reparations bills the California Legislative Black Caucus backed this year in an effort to help the state atone for decades of policies that drove racial disparities for black Americans. So the caucus sent other proposals to Newsom's desk that would require the state to formally apologize for slavery and its lingering impacts, improve protections against their discrimination for athletes, and combat the banning of books in state prisons. It said Democrat State Senator Stephen Bradford introduced the eminent domain bill and said after Los Angeles area officials 2022 returned the beachfront property to a black couple, a century after it was taken from their ancestors through eminent domain. Bradford said in a statement earlier this year that his proposal was a part of a crucial framework for reparations and correcting a historic wrong. Now, Bradford also introduced a bill this year to create an agency to help black families research their family lineage and implement reparations programs that become law in a measure to create a fund for reparations legislation. But Black Caucus members blocked the reparations agency and fund bills from receiving a final vote in the Assembly during the last week of the legislative session last month. The caucus cited concerns that the legislature would not have oversight over the agency's operations and declined to comment further on the reparations fund bill because it was part of the caucus's reparations priority package. Now, the move came after the Newsom administration pushed for the agency bill to be turned into legislation allocating $6 million for California State University to study how to implement the Race Relations Task Force recommendations according to a document with proposal amendments shared by Bradford's office. Newsom office declined to comment last month on the reparations agency and fund proposals, saying it doesn't typically weigh in publicly on pending legislation. The administration's Department of Finance said earlier this year it opposed the eminent domain bill because it was not specifically included in the budget. The agency said the cost to implement it was unknown, but could have ranged from hundreds of thousands of dollars to low millions of dollars annually, depending on the workload required to accept, review, and investigate applications. So Gavin Newsom and the Democrat Party, they don't like black Americans, do they? They don't want black Americans to have no redress. They play with black Americans. They put the carrot on the stick for black Americans with this reparations task force and all of that. But when they got time to implement, they didn't want to do anything. You understand? See, when some of y'all come tell me about why don't we talk about the Republicans? Why don't we talk about, no. We're going to talk about the Democrats. You know why? Because y'all said the Democrats are better than those Republicans. This doesn't look better to me. This look just like the Republicans, right? Because y'all said, you think the Republicans will give you reparations? The Democrats are the only one that will be giving you reparations, not no Republicans. Well, it seemed like the Democrats acting just like the Republicans. Wow. That's why I talk about the Democrats, because you black Americans go vote for them wholesale. So I'm going to continue to talk about them. And if you don't want to hear me talk about the Democrats and how they have failed black America, how they do black Americans wrong, go to wherever you're going to go to hear the echo chamber. But over here, the Democrat Party will be held to task and held to account because black Americans have voted for that party wholesale, and black Americans should get something from that party. And if they are not getting nothing from that party, we're going to call them out and point them out and tell you, what are you doing voting for those people at this point? Because they're not doing nothing for you. You're not voting for Republicans. Why are we going to talk about them for? You don't vote for them. On average, 12% black people, maybe 10, may vote for Republicans. That's not the majority. That's a minority of black people. The majority of you vote for Democrats. No, what you don't like from me and many others is that we hold the Democrats to account. We say, hey, you getting all these black votes? You better do something for black people. And see, some of you feel that they don't have to do nothing for you. That's fine. But when it comes to somebody like me, you're going to do something for my people. I would not be responsible with this microphone if I did not say that. That is the truth. Because see, some of you are fine with nothing. I'm not. I want my people, I want my kids to have something. Now, if you don't want to have nothing, move out of the way so my kids and my family or my other brothers and sisters can get what they need. You feel me? The Democrat Party is not for black people. They're not doing nothing. And just like the Republicans not doing nothing either. That's why I told my people, don't go to the Republican Party, leave the Democrat Party and be politically independent. Make both parties fight for the black vote and bring something to the table for black America. That's what I've said. That's what I will continue to say. And that's what I will continue to teach. No Democrat Party, no Republican Party, be completely independent. Make them fight for the black vote, both parties. Bring something to the table, you get my vote. You bring nothing, you don't get crap. And that's just really what it is.